Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to do a quick update here on this Android head unit that I installed probably 6-8 months ago. Car is nice and warm on this freezing cold winter afternoon in Michigan. This head unit, I wrote a DIY on how to install it and all the miscellaneous little quirks and things about the unit. I have no regrets installing this thing at all. I mean, it's been fantastic. I haven't had any issues. This is actually a custom ROM I'm running on this thing right now because the factory software that came with this Xtrons unit, in my opinion, it's crap. It's written horribly. It's super slow. It had limited root access with it. So I installed a new operating system. I'll put the link in the description to the XDA forums where I found the software. But this software, a lot better. It's lightning fast. Absolutely no issues with it. Hold on one second. It's lightning fast. I can switch back and forth between things. Lots of apps available. There's actually more settings that you can use with it as well. Lightning fast between changes. The only thing that I noticed as far as kind of lag or freezing that I had was with navigation using Google Maps, but that's very, very processor and RAM intensive. And there's probably other apps out there that you can use, but it responds, even with Google Maps, much, much faster than the factory software did. As far as everything else with the unit, like I said, I have no regrets installing it whatsoever. I would highly recommend doing this upgrade to anyone with an A-Class that wants something a little more than the factory command had to offer. Because with these Android units, the community with Android head units is expanding a lot, I think. And there's apps out there, software out there, designed specifically for Android head units, not just Android phones. Lots of different options out there. On the forum, there's several, what is it, like 7 pages of people that have posted problems and solutions, and so anyone that's looking at this for the first time, because I'm going to put this video up to the link on my main post. Look through and read through everything on the pages. You're sure to find someone else that had a similar problem to yours, and someone that's followed up with an answer or a solution. Everything is there. It's very easy to read through and figure out. So if you're having any problems, just make sure you're reading through, and if your question's not been answered, someone will answer it for you. So I'm just going to cover a couple things that a lot of people have asked about, the same exact problem they've been having. Not really a problem, but just an install question. The CAN bus system. When you connect it, CAN bus actually also sends the signal to your Xtrons unit for both the illumination, for when you turn your lights on and off, as well as your accessory, your switched positive source of power, which turns the radio on and off. It actually, that's all done through CAN bus, so you don't have to make those connections separately. So really the only thing with the unit that you have to connect is the positive, constant battery, and then ground, negative. And that's, other than the CAN bus connections, that's it. That's all you have to connect. Other than the fiber optic decoder, which is behind it. I actually put mine down there under the knee bolster under there, save space. But that needs a constant source of battery. It cannot be switched. And also ground as well. And that's it, at least for the E-Class. What else can I think of that I haven't covered yet? I was going to demonstrate here also. As you can see, with the operation and the way that the head unit turns on and off is no different than with factory command. As you can see, I can turn the key in the car all the way off. Radio stays on and continues to play until I remove the key. Then the unit shuts off. And I have it set to actually stay on in the background in kind of like a sleep mode for up to 5 minutes. You can set it anywhere up to 30 minutes. So if you're running errands and stuff and you don't want to wait for the unit to boot up again, you can do that as well. The lights on these are staying on because my running lights are still on my car. So I put the key back in. It will start up again with the key in without actually having to turn it. just like factory command. And then starting the car, it cuts the audio out for a couple seconds when starting the car, and then it's right back again. So another addition that I did do with this is this car does not have Harman Kardon. I don't know if you can tell, but it doesn't have Harman Kardon at all. So there's no rear deck speakers whatsoever. So I decided to actually run, since the fiber optic interface is plugged into the front outputs of the head unit, I ran the rear outputs of the head unit and ran a couple speakers to the back deck back here. It wasn't a professional job. I just basically ran some speakers back there. Man, I cannot tell you, it improves the sound quality like you wouldn't believe. God, this song is so overplayed. So that was definitely an improvement that I did, and I would recommend that for anyone that doesn't have Harman Kardon as well. Overall, I mean, some people might think that, you know, having an Android head unit is, you know, it's more complicated than having the factory command and whatnot, and I guess there's a case to be made for that too. But if you want added usability, Bluetooth capabilities, full Bluetooth integration, I mean hands-free calling and music streaming and all that kind of stuff, this can do that. Definitely an improvement over command. Probably from the other video you know as well. Steering wheel buttons, they work as well. When I switch from fuel economy over to... Oops, that's the wrong thing. I'm playing off the SD cards, track number 5, and 50-something seconds into the song. The one thing I wish it could do was display the track name, but I guess that's not an option. It wasn't even an option with command. It wouldn't tell me what the song name was, just the number. So everything works as normal. I love it. So anyone that's, you know, contemplating whether to do it or not, I would definitely go ahead with it. It's a significant improvement, ups the value of the car quite a bit too as well. Extron's actually has a deal going on right now. You can get both the head unit, which is the same one that I have, plus the fiber optic decoder. I think it's like $469 right now. Really good deal. Very, very good deal. So I believe that's all I have left to say. Anyone else that has any comments or questions, feel free to post it, but please, before, look through the entire forum. Someone has probably asked a question similar to yours, and it's been answered. So the install of this was actually relatively simple. So have a good day.